Hey y'all, it's the Cincy Lady of East Texas. Did you realize that people will typically only buy from others that they like, know, and trust? So it's super important for you to put yourself out there in new social situations so that you can continue to grow your circle and not just fake relationships, like really get to know people. Follow people that have the same interest as you. Follow people that your kiddos are in the same social activities, or you listen to the same music, or you read the same books and you can share ideas, or you like to cook the same types of things, or you have dogs and they can get together for play dates. It doesn't matter what types of friendships you have with people. It just matters when people like you. They want to be around you. They want your company. And then it's super important for you to make sure that people trust you. It's super important for you to be honest with them, be forthcoming. Don't, set unrealistic expectations as far as shipping. When people are dealing with money, they really, really want to be sure that they can trust you, because they're not going to pay you for something and then 6 weeks later you finally deliver. Set proper expectations with your customers. I'm brutally honest with my customers about the way that things smell, or the way that our products are used or can be used, or the length of time that certain things may last. I give people proper expectations, and they in turn trust that. And I tell my customers all the time, I don't like floral scents. I just set that out there. But then they know if they are going to ask my opinion on a floral scent, my opinion is going to be probably a little more on the negative side because I'm not a fan. But I set that from the front, right? So if you're always like, oh yeah, that smells so good, and they're like, oh, this smells awful. If you're always like, oh, that's the best product ever, and you really secretly hate it, like, what's so wrong with being honest with people? If you don't like our laundry products, if you've had a bad experience, be honest with people, because they are going to trust you more for being honest. And who doesn't love our laundry products? Like, really? But I'm talking about like the length of time that scent circles last versus car bars versus a mini fan diffuser, or like scent recommendations, for example, things like that. People want to know that they can trust your input as far as our products. So people only buy from others that they like, know, and trust. So if they like you, then they're going to want to be around you. They're going to want to follow you on social media. If you're constantly negative out in public, if you're mean to people, if y'all meet for coffee and you're rude to the barista, then they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed to be with her out in public. And they're never going to want to get together with you again, right? Or if your car is branded, but you cut people off and flip them off in public, in traffic, that sets the tone. On social media, if you're always bickering about politics, religion, all of the topics that people typically get really fired up about, then you're setting the mood for how your customers are going to feel about interacting with you. So rein it in, and I'm not saying be fake, like be real and be passionate about the things that you're passionate about, but also keep in mind that you have a business to run. You have customers that want to like, know, and trust you. So when you're putting yourself out there, it's super important for you to always remember all the sorts of situations that you are going to put yourself in as a business owner when you're trying to build that customer base and build those customer relationships. So always keep in mind that people will buy from others that they like, know, and trust. So be sure that your customers like you, can get to know you, and that they definitely can trust you, because that is what's going to make all the difference. Y'all have a good one.